So the way I'm approaching this, when news comes out, we normally have that big push up. So if we look at the 4-hour, we've got this area up here, which is about 132 pips away. And then this area we were rejecting once we broke below that zone. Obviously, we closed out all buys coming up. As you guys have seen with my trade history, we were in buys here. I closed out midway. So I'm probably, for me, I'm going to go in at the same position that I had here. It always has that push up and then slam down, or push down, push up. So I'm going to play both sides of it today, because why not? So I'll go ahead and move my TP. How many pips could we pull out of that? It's not a ton. If it were to go back to the base of these candles here, that'd be a push up of 194. That's not much. And then I'm going to do a sell limit at that same area. Again, looking for that push up. Man, I was really hoping to take the Ferrari out for a ride today, but we did not get nice weather at all. It's pouring down, raining, which sucks. So LaCroix, and a Spindrift, and a bag of Quest chips, and a Chef's Cut chicken is what we're going with today. Let me see who all's on here. See if I need a co-host. All right, here comes 2 o'clock. Approaching. Get that popcorn ready. Look at that spread on the 30-minute. This is awesome. People are confused. Now remember, Powell did say that they wasn't going to increase any rate cuts because of the bank bailout. There we go. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on. Come on, get up there. I know you got it in you. That's a solid trade. All right, so there's my buy. Come on, hit that TP and give me a sell limit. For my sell limit, since I'm trading with positive equity, I mean, I really wouldn't have one, to be honest. But if you had to place one, it would be right here, because this is a break above that area consolidation that would pull up, that we just kept rejecting this area. So it'd probably be right at 32,932. And if you wanted to play the swing high, it'd be this swing high, which would be 10 pips above it. So I mean, 33,000 flat. 33,000 flat would really be what you wanted at all. Oh, TP hit. Sweet. All right. So now we hit TP. So now we just play with drawdown a little bit. Well, that closes out at $5,000 in 6 minutes. All right, I'll roll with that. Now let's see what we can get next. We took the buy for 204 pips and our sells in almost 100 pips. That's 300 pips in a matter of 16 minutes. So if you're in this sell, keep in mind, we still have a lot of movement at 230 that can come up, and in between now and 230. I'm trading with positive equity, so I can hold this for drawdown as well as this one, and I'm still positive. If you don't have positive equity, protect this trade. Excuse me, just protect this trade and close a partial or something. That way you're staying within our rules. And that would be amazing. I'd close partials at this dot. Up there. What's that look like on the 30-minute though? So the dot's bigger on the 30-minute. So we'll do this right here. That's our partial. So you'd want probably an angle of something like this. I get the base of that candle. And this would be your break zone to run there, there, and there. And this is actually pretty nice because you're going to notice that when I do this, this dot and this dot is connected right here with that red line. So this right here would be really nice on that 30-minute to look for a break on the opposite side. Carbon Capital FX, baby. www.carboncapitalfx.com. Here we go. Close the partials. Check that entry. We're going to give it a nice little protection right here. There we go. Let's go. When this hits this gray box, that's when I'll close this trade here. So I'll just go ahead and put TP right there. That way I've got my highest entry running. So I'll have two high entries running and a total of $0.23 a pip. Now I could take if we want to take a lower position down, we got 0.13, we can do like a 0.6. And that would give us a buffer of almost 800 pips, which I think I'd be safe on. So 6, and I would do a sell. And TP will be in the same spot there. So Rudy, that 4-hour dot to dot, that's also our 32,768 area right there. And if we zoom out, you're going to see that that's a key area that we had talked about earlier, that 32,768, because that is that whole area of consolidation through here that we ran in forever. So when we look at that area on the daily, you're going to see how important that area is. So if, you know, it can hold that rejection there, then that's, I mean, that's what we said earlier when we started this meeting, when we took these buys and had that sell limit here. I was like, you know, we could push up as far as 32,768, but that's more than likely where we would reject. So it rejected right on it. I wouldn't have expected it to do anything else. At 32,768 has made us more money than any other price on US 30 for the last 3 months. We should probably all get 32,768 tattooed somewhere on us, if I'm being honest.
Later this year and next. It's very different from what we've seen in the past, and it does kind of suggest.
All right, so for all you guys, I'm going to go ahead and mute this now for a second. For all you guys that have that position open, this is very key to you guys. You got in here. I know some got in up here. You are now currently setting at, what is that? 235 pips of profit, and it's running. This is where your runners are going to make you the money. Please close partials. Your partials should have been right here where I was at. You still have time for those partials and protect your entry. Okay, there's no reason not to protect it. The reason I closed mine out, I've got my one at the top that's running. We're running good. So in this quick little session that we did, trading $6 a pip, 1,300 bucks, 25. That was an older position of mine. This 25 here, I mean, we're sitting at $11,433. I still have my runner right now at $13,000 some change. I don't plan on touching this. I'm using this runner as a buffer. Okay. So when you get a runner that is in deep profit, use it as a buffer. So when we look at this on the hour chart, I mean, my entry is still way up here, but when we hit this first TP up here, that gave us 5K in the bank. And then we took our sell limit at that same area. Now, granted, we did have 23 pips as drawdown at the top. So you take your 23 times $25. I'll say it, 23 times 25. That gives you $575 of drawdown, which doesn't matter because we just made the $5,000 in profit for equity. Okay. So then we ran that trade down and closed TP at then $8,900. So taking this trade now up here at $6 a pip, we were only risking 600. At no point did we ever touch capital except for here. And here you had $250 and some change in capital that you were risking. Okay, that's it. So we knew that the stop loss for this trade, which again was right here, 10 pips below our swing low. So going into this trade, if you would have used your regular stop loss, when you entered this trade, it was 88 a pip. So I want to do some numbers with you guys at $88 a pip. Okay, we're going to say 88 a pip. If you're willing to risk $1,000, then that would have been $1,000 divided by 88. That would have given you at this entry here $11. So from here to here, you would have made $2,300. You'd have had your sell limit. You would have entered it the same thing, just say 11 bucks from here to here. That'd have been 247 times 11. So risking $11 a pip, guys, today on this live made you 5K on the first two entries. On the third entry, if you'd have used obviously the $11 a pip, you'd have had $1,200 of drawdown, which wasn't mattering because we were all in equity. And now you'd have been, let's say $10, let's say $11 a pip. Let's say you use the same, let's say you use half. So where you matched me at $5 a pip, you just made another grand. So today was a $6,000 day, risking no more than $1,000. If you risked 500, you walked away with about 3K. If you risked about 100, you walked away with about $1,500 to $1,800. Again, this is what I do. So what we do. This is the Pip Connect. This was me taking the trades right here in front of you, showing you every single position I took, when I took it, how I managed it, how I closed it, everything. And then probably will settle positions on Friday. I've been holding this position here since 3.7. We're going on 3.22. It's still paying me. To me, this is what I consider passive income. It's still paying me. And if we look at the history of this trade where I've closed out partials, I've got to go back to what did I say the date was on that one? That was on 3.7. So if I go back, custom period, and let's go back to 3.7 and click OK, you're going to see that right here is the original position I had open. So when I open this position has already paid me $47,000 and it's still paying me now. Now, had I left this position at $50 a pip from where it's at to where price currently is, I'm still making money right now at 47. If I close this out at 12, I mean, it's 60K. No one's mad about that. So I appreciate you guys. Let's tell the world what we did today, how fun it was. This recording will be edited and be up by the end of today. And that's it. But guys, what a day. I appreciate y'all. Let's have some fun. Y'all be good.